So can anyone confirm my screen is visible or not?
Can you start?
Yes, visible.
So like in last class, we have seen to create data type, how to create example, and how to create traits. Okay. And all those things we kept inside separate file and we are using inside our RAM. So today we will see some more concept. First thing we will see that is security scheme. So whenever your API is secured by some security policy, at that time we need to define the security schema. Okay. So here to define security schema again, either you can take this from here. See, security schema is there. Okay. And then you need to give security schema name. So let's say I want to apply for auth policy. So I give a name as a auth policy. Okay. Then we have multiple things like described by description and all. So description I will give. Okay. And here we will give type. So type you can see we have multiple like security policy like OAuth, basic authentication, OAuth 2.0 like that. Okay. So we'll select OAuth 2.0. So now this particular API will be secured by this auth policy. Okay. So whenever you want to secure your API using some policy, security policy, then we use this security schema. So as I shown you, like we have multiple things OAuth, basic authentication and all. Interview point of view also, this will be very important thing. Many interview they will ask like how to like so how to configure like security policy things in our Raml file. Okay, so you need to mention we need to define security schema, and there in type we need to select the required security policy. So now next thing we are going to see that is fragment. Okay. So here what you can see this data type, this example, this trait. Okay. all these are reusable component within a Raml. Okay, let me show you. Let's say let me create. So this one is for post one. Now I will create for get customer detail. So here also we need same this transaction ID header. So same thing I will copy here also. Yeah. Instead of writing this transaction ID traits again here, what we are doing, we have already written in one place. Now I am using that one. So here similar to this I am using. Okay. So it will reduce your code size. And now after header, I want to define request body. So in case of get method, we don't need to pass any request body. So directly we will define the response. So in response, this is success response. So what will be success response here in case of get method?
200.
200.
So it will be 200. And then we will define body. Application JSON. And this response body will be similar to this customer registration request body. Okay. We need all these things, customer ID, name. So in response, whatever we are entering process, when I will retrieve the information, I need all this detail. So what I can do here in type, bibliotex, type in, not this one. So you can see here, this example and data type we define here, like we defined here, and we are using here also and here also. Here we are using for request part, and here we are using for response part. So whatever reusable component we are defining, like data type, example, traits, all these things we can share across. We can like use within the Raml file. Okay, across the all resources and all method. We have different resources, we have different methods, so we are using everywhere. But if we will have requirement, whatever reusable components we have, we want to use or we want to share it across the Raml file. Okay, now you can see here, go back to this. So here you can see like this Raml I created earlier. Okay, so this 3 Raml is there. And if you will go in all these 3 Raml, let me open first Raml. This is first Raml, and you can see here we have these 3. One is common header, one is error response, one is query parameter. Okay, so here we have 3 traits. One is common header, error response, and query parameter, policy number query parameter. And if I go here back to another Raml, so right now we are in XP API. Now let's go to system API. So here you can see in another Raml. Okay, this one is different Raml, and method and resource are also different. Same thing we are using here. Okay. So if you have something common, which will be shared across the Raml. Yeah. Whatever usable things you have that you need to put inside the fragment. Okay. So if you see here, so let's say this is our one Raml file. Let's say this is our one Raml file. And here we have some reusable things. So what I did, I created the data type, I created the fragment, sorry, traits, and I created the example. Now this is our one resource. And we have get method. We have post method. I want this here also and here also. So I used here. Now we have another resource. This one was customer and this one is payment. So this traits what we defined here, I need here also. Okay. I need here also. So you can see whatever reusable components we have defined here, traits, data type, and example, we can use in multiple methods, in multiple resources. But now we are going to create one more Raml file. Okay. And here also we need same thing. What we define here, what we define here, same thing I need here also. So what we need to do? We need to define it again here, here. So we need to define it again here, and then wherever we want to use, we can use. I want to use in two places. I'm using here, but I need to same thing. We have here also and here also. So what other option we can have? If something is like reusable within the Raml file, then create all these data type traits and fragment within the Raml file. But now you can see this same like data type traits and examples can be used in multiple Raml. So in that case, what we can do, instead of creating this here and here, need to create here. What we will do, we will create one common space for all this Raml. And whatever we are defining here, now we will define. Just give me one minute. So here you can see now instead of defining that reusable component within the Raml, we are defining outside of Raml, and this is known as fragment. Okay. So we use this fragment. Okay. So what is the purpose of this fragment? We define reusable components which will be shared across the Raml file. Okay. So we use fragment to define reusable component which will be shared across multiple Raml file. So here you can see this is the fragment. It has reusable components, and this reusable component is shared across. Now this can also use, and this can also use this common thing. Everyone clear on this part? Let me know if anyone. So theoretically we have this, and practically we will see this. Let me know if
Ravi,
any.
I'm having
Yes.
question. So we define traits data type in one raml, right? So can't we publish that and use it in another raml?
Yeah. Once you will publish the Raml, there is no way of including one Raml to another Raml.
No, not raml, just a trait or data type.
Trait and data type we define within the Raml file. Correct?
Yeah.
This is the trait. Okay.
Okay, without defining, we can't use it in another raml, you're
We
saying.
have only two things. We have either Raml or fragment. If you want to use trait, you must need to create either Raml or fragment. You cannot separately define the traits only.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what I want to
Hi
do,
Ravi, I have one more question. So
yes,
if, you, if I want to apply basic authentication to this rammer, so how can we? This means I have I want to secure using user and password. So
so here
can we
in
do
type,
this?
go to in type and select basic authentication. Is it clear? So here in type, you need to change port 2.0 to basic authentication.
But where we should configure this username and password?
All those things will come. Okay. At this time, we are just defining the behavior of RAM API. We haven't started development. Now what we want to do, we want to create fragment where I can define these reusable things. Okay. So I will create one fragment where I will define this header. Okay. Go to design center again. Create. This time we need, first time to create Raml file, we use this. Now we will use new fragment. And let's give name as a test fragment. Okay, so here, whenever we define this fragment, so fragment can be of multiple type. Fragment can be of type trait, can be type data type, can be of type library. Okay, generally, when we work on project, we create fragment of type library. But for learning purpose, I created for type trait. Okay, so here we will define the header, what we have defined here. So let me copy paste. Okay, so this I created here. Now what I will do, this particular trait what I define here, I want to use in my Raml file. So to use this, first you need to publish it. And asset version is fine. So this fragment of type trait we published in the Exchange. So now we will able to use in this Raml file. Okay. So for this, what we need to do, go to this dependency. Here you can see fragment, click on this plus, and now it will show you. So this is the test fragment what we created just now. Select this, click on add. So this fragment got added here. Okay. Now what I will do, I will go to this file. So you can see here Exchange module. So that fragment will be here. Okay. So now I will go to main Raml file and I want to use that particular fragment, not from here. Okay. Now we don't need, so simply I can delete it. Okay. Now I'm not using trait from there. Okay. I want to use from the fragment. So first thing what we need to do here, we need to initialize that traits. traits was already here. So that's why I was unable to define another traits. So you can see here, we have defined this transaction ID header inside our fragment. We have defined here. So if we define something inside the fragment, it can be used in multiple Raml files. So to use it, what will be step? Go to dependency inside the fragment, click on plus and add the fragment. Okay. And then go to your main Raml file. So what do you want to use? I want to use the traits from this fragment. So syntax will be traits. Okay. Give the name of the traits and from where it will take. It will take from this location. Okay. And then wherever you want, you can use that particular trait. Okay. So in this way, we can define the transaction ID header from the another fragment. Okay. If you want to keep something else, okay. So this one thing keep in mind. So whenever you are creating the fragment, you need to select the proper type. Okay. This fragment I created of type trait. Okay. If you want to create for all like data type, trait, and everything, then your fragment type should be library. So here you can see type is there. So you can select proper type. If you want to use same fragment for data type, example, then this trait and all, then you can select this library one. Okay, if you will select this one within same fragment, you can define all those three. Then click on create. Okay. This library one I created. As I mentioned, if you want to create everything, so first I will create data type folder. Similar to this data type. So what I did, I created same data type within this new fragment file. Okay. Now what I will do, I want to use this data type inside our Raml. So if you have defined this fragment of type library, then you need to go to main fragment, main file. Okay, and you need to declare it. Okay, so there will be three steps here. Define definition. So we did definition here. We will declare it here. So what we are going to declare it? Types. So type name we can give. This is for customer request, customer registration. Okay, and then copy this path. One thing keep in mind, whenever you are defining all this inside the fragment and inside the library, just remove this slash. Other places, everywhere you will keep, except while defining the library within the fragment, just remove this. Okay. So what I did here, first step, I defined the data type. Second step, I declare the data type. Now I want to use it. So to use it, again, this is the fragment. If you want to use within the Raml, you must need to publish it first. I will go to my Raml again. Here we need to add the fragment. So just now I created this library fragment. So step will be same. I added this. So this fragment got added here. Now you will able to see library fragment, test fragment. Now I will go to main Raml file. Okay. So here you can see we are taking this request data type from this data type, but I don't want to use from there. I want to use from fragment one. At this moment, we have here also, and we have here also. So I don't want to use this one. I want to use this one. So how we can make it? So first thing here, we need to define this library fragment. Okay. So syntax will be, if you want to use library, then syntax will be use keyword. Okay. And then you need to give library name. So name we will give common library. Give a name as a common library. Then what we will do, we will take the path of common library. So okay. Everywhere, if you have seen, we are using include keyword. Everywhere we will use include keyword. Only in case of library, we don't need include keyword. It's simply you can give the path. Okay. And now I want to take data type from this common library, where library is created inside the fragment. So what will be syntax? So this is the data type. No? So when you will put the include, uh, the common library should come. Okay. So we don't need include here also. Common library. And from common library, what I want this customer registration data type. Okay. So now what we are doing, we are referring this data type from the fragment. Okay. So let me explain steps again. So first thing, I created one fragment where type was library. Second, in data type folder, this is the folder where I created the data type. Data type I created. Okay. Now, whatever data type we have defined here, before using it within the Raml file, first we need to declare it. So where we are doing that, we are doing inside this library. So we declare it. Okay, syntax will be library name, include keyword and their location. So once this will be done, you need to publish your need to publish your fragment on Exchange. So we already did. So after doing that, we need to define that library of the fragment. So syntax will be usage and then path of the library. If you want to use this common library, so wherever you want to use, let's say I want to use in this data type. So I give name as a common library, then dot customer registration, which is defined within the fragment. Okay. If not defined, declared. Definition was done earlier, then we declared. So now it will be visible everywhere. So that's why you can see when we kept common library, this customer registration, we can see here. If anyone has any doubt, if you are good, then you are fine. If anyone has any doubt on this part, let me know.
Hi Ravi, I'm having one question here. Let's take this example where we have this include we use, right? Every time we are repeating this, so can we have anything like so that we cannot repeat this and just use that name? Just like for a library, we use common library dot customer so that it is taking that path.
Yeah. Don't think you can skip that one. That is the keyword which you must need to use when you are including something from another place to one place.
Mm-hmm. But it's repeating, right? Suppose we have changed the path, so we have to go to every place and make the change.
Which path you are saying?
This example there we mentioned, right?
Which one?
Include we used
Tell me line number.
this 26.
26. Okay. So example part we haven't came yet, like how to define in fragment. But if it is within the Raml file, yeah, this will be syntax. There is no other better way.
Okay.
Other doubt, then we are good for today. Based on this fragment and all, I will give one assignment, so everyone need to work on that assignment. If no doubt, then we are good. Yeah, thanks everyone.
Hey, Ravi, can you please upload yesterday's and today's video so
Yeah,
that
yeah.
we can report?
Yes, yes.
Thanks.
Ravi, do we have real-time project class today?
Yes, we will have for 1 hour today.
What time?
Yes, we will have for 1 hour.
After this call, or is it? I just want to know the timings.
Yeah, we will have from 7 to 8 p.m.
Evening. Evening.
Yes.
And Ravi, your upload two videos two times, 13, 14 videos.
Might be. Okay, I will double check and will delete.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, then fine. Thanks everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.